LFL fight in the welterweight division is scheduled 3 rounds of 5 minutes, and the referee is Mr. Niels Beursken.
Another welterweight fight. It's our third of the evening, and already your matchmaking brain starts putting some of these people together. The Raquel versus Leshakov. Whether we're going to see whoever comes out of this going to get into the mix as well. God, the talent pool at this weight class
Raquel
is
versus
incredible.
Leshakov. That's a great idea.
The future of LFL is very bright.
Yeah, I just was in the moments they were walking out. I was texting Andrew, "Get me that Leshakov fight and all replays immediately."
But we've got something.
You got a great one here.
We've got something fascinating in front of us here. 3 minutes, 3 rounds of 5 minutes. Stringer in the black trunks, Binder in the orange.
Stringer caught a check there, and he's light on his feet, Stringer. On the balls of his feet, checking kicks and throwing kicks. Oh, just a perfectly timed jab on an outside angle.
Stringer's seen it all, though. He's not fazed by this.
That's what 27 pro fights does.
Yeah, for sure. Andreeas just popped out slightly on an angle to his left, and then jabbed in through the on the the outside. Kind of a flank attack. And so Stringer is trying to get some jabs back.
I like the distance they're fighting on.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard man range, hard man distance.
Oh, big right hand.
That was a looper.
One. Stringer looking very calm and collected, though, after eating some shots there.
Yeah.
This pace is insane.
Yeah. The pace, and you're right, the range. They're right in hard man range. That looper that he caught Stringer with was a cool sort of a, in baseball, what do they call that, a change-up? Like it's just sort of an off-time punch.
I wonder when we'll see Binder go in for his first. I was going to ask when he's going to go in for his first takedown, but his work on the feet has been exemplary so far.
The best way to take a man down is to knock him off his feet. That is the very best way to take. Oh, inside slip. You'll answer with something after it next time.
Oh, big left hand.
These two are.
There's some big shots coming.
Yeah, you know, Stringer caught those. Woo. Stringer caught those last big ones. And Stringer's just edging back into the hot zone.
I don't know what the guys drank after weigh-in yesterday, but we need more of that.
Yeah, that's right. These two are just now, you know, flowing into that zone where they're just seeing everything. And
finger landed, and then Binder's throwing bombs back his way.
Yeah, Andreeas really has some cool rhythms and sort of off-angle shots.
The way he's moving his body as well, just to evade and slip some of the punches that you pointed out.
And evading into balance. You know, evading into balance with something loaded. That little pull away.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. But that's the hard part. He didn't do the fun part. The hard part's making him miss. The fun part's making him pay.
And these guys are tough.
Oh, they are. They both want to be exactly where they are. There's nowhere on earth that makes more sense to them than standing right in front of each other.
Still on the same distance as where they started. Both have been rocked.
Yeah.
And again, nice jab by Stringer there.
Yeah. Sometimes people will see Robbie Lawler versus Nick Diaz and be like, why is this fight so exciting? And it is what Stefan's pointing out. They want to be in this range together.
And both of them feel that if they take one step back, that's a loss for them.
Yeah, yep. And they feel like by staying here, they'll draw enough fire that they can slip one and then impale the man on the counter. And they both have accomplished that.
Binder's nose a little bit bloodied here from some of those shots that Stringer's managing to sting through, but a beautiful knee.
So that knee was a little deeper into enemy territory. If you think of kicking as a fourth range and punching as a third range, kneeing is a second range, and face-to-face is, you know, ground zero, first range.
Got a good check by Stringer there.
Yeah,
he's landed some good low kicks too.
See, when each one makes the other miss only by an inch or two, that's what they both, that don't feel good.
No, and you can already see on Binder's left leg is starting to look a bit pink, reddish. You can see some very close.
He did a really nice job of hiding how much that one hurt. When he switched stances, he did it as sort of a bounce instead of like a full stance switch, but it hurt. It really did. And Stringer knows it, They both have excellent poker faces, but they're both so intelligent. They know what hurts and what the other one's feeling. Because they're feeling it too.
And since that last kick, Binder's been very light on his front leg. He's lifted it up a few times, watching for that kick.
That's exactly right. There's his fastball again. Yeah.
1-1-2. Beautiful.
Yep.
Time.
Great round, gentlemen.
There are times when I'm very, very happy not to be a judge and just be looking because, boys, how do you score that round?
You score at a draw. If you're and that is there was a knockdown, but it's hard to remember that 4.5 minutes later. There were some vicious leg kicks that really, really had an effect. There were that one. That was the jab, just slightly off to the angle. Really nice. Fake, fake. Then there was fake, fake overhand looper. So in the first half, Andreas Binder was ahead.
Yep.
He was. And but there he's touched too. But he got the touch back on the left hook and then a few. When you see the replays, you're reminded of how much Andreas did.
Yeah.
But in the last minute, Stringer had a really good minute.
Yeah, he definitely found his rhythm.
Yeah.
And the human mind is, it's always
it
infallible.
biases towards the last minute,
And when you have the visual punishment as well with
the
bloody nose,
Yep.
who knows how it's going to go, and it's up for both fighters now.
Second
I've
round.
got to be aware it
Fight.
could be either way.
Yeah, the translation we're saying is we would think that if you took the totality of it, you'd give the round to Andreas Binder. But your job as a fighter and a coach is to go, well, it doesn't matter what I believe. It matters what the three people here believe, and they might believe Stringer won it. So we have to behave accordingly.
It looks like we're starting off right where the last round ended, with both of them just
Nice
a strike away from each
Stringer.
other.
And he goes down to the body. Don't be surprised to see an overhead right after that. And his corner said leg kicks are working.
Yeah, they are.
Yep.
Definitely found a rhythm there, and I think they told him to go upstairs too.
And he just
may have done it a little too fast, but I like the idea.
Yeah, but you're right. Sometimes the idea of doing it now, we could wait 90 seconds more, 120 seconds more, and get the rhythm going again, and then drop it on him, the high kick on him.
You may have forgotten about it already again then.
Yep.
After 2 minutes in the round.
And that left leg of Binder is looking red and raw.
Binder is the fighter who's throwing power shots more. Stringer is the fighter who's more controlled. Nice.
Yeah, you knew someone was going to make this call at some point. And you're hoping when you make it that you get this takedown.
This is going to be interesting. Beautiful. Magnificent. I was just going to say that. He's going to go to the wizard. I hope he's going to show us some judo, and boom.
And he certainly does. And that's the risk you take if you don't get that initial takedown. But you're going to play upper body, wrestling with a judoka, who literally his nickname is Judoka.
Should teach you something, should warn you something, correct?
Yeah.
Stringer looked very relaxed, going towards the back of Binder.
Yeah.
And you saw Binder looking for the overhook.
Yep.
And then that hip toss.
That
Beautiful,
drag.
beautiful work.
Shaped your body into a ledge. Use your arm on his arm to fire him over top. Also, that back take, letting the guy get to your back, you invite him there. You offer him the path.
And this is dangerous for Stringer, although he's got the fence now. Binder has already showed us what he can do here.
Yeah.
When you push towards Binder this much, as Stringer's doing right now, he can off-balance you like that.
That's what I was saying at the beginning, that idea, that philosophy of non-resistance. Some wrestlers push back, right? But sometimes a judoka will just help you along.
Yep.
And that's what you saw in that throw, and that's what Stefan's talking about here, why this is risky for Stringer. If you put too much,
nice elbow,
too much forward motion, he can, Binder can alternate between resistance and non-resistance, and that's what gets you down.
And you can only find so many training partners.
Yep. Now,
with throws like that.
Yep.
Nice work though to get back up.
He's going to lace the leg again, go to the same sequence, but If he gets resistance, he'll move somewhere else. Crowding now. Awesome.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
Oh,
but
nice
what a
work by
reversal.
Stringer.
Yes,
Oh,
good
wow.
work, Stringer.
He's got him stuck up against the fence as well.
Yeah, yeah. Excellent work by Stringer.
Nice.
Man,
Beautiful.
that was literally just
High-level
refusal.
grappling. Incredible.
He just refused.
I love what the scrambles we've been seeing in this second round. Wow.
The sequence Binder used to kind of reverse him is not anything any coach ever taught him. He just refused and and ended up, yeah, it's a great. So the first round was just, you know, Lawler versus Diaz, chapter whatever. And then this one's a completely different fight, but cool nonetheless.
Yeah, the sea change between the 2 rounds is, it just shows the variety of MMA.
See what he can do here.
His head's low, you know. The work that Stringer's doing there was keeping his head curved, keeping the spine curved by keeping his head low. Now Stringer's wants one. Yeah, he's going to join his hands here, and then he wants to step through. But look, that little Binder's leg is stapled to the fence. And that little subtle detail frustrated Stringer for a moment.
Stringer could look for a high crotch, but that's why Binder was making himself really heavy.
All 3 of us have called him both Binder and Binder.
Binder.
We send our sincerest apologies to Andreas and his family because we all lost complete connection to what the correct one is. We're so excited.
All 3 of us have called him awesome as well. So.
Yes, we have. We have. And it is only out of excitement, not disrespect. I would like to say that to the Binder family right now.
And to the Binders as well.
The Binder and the Binder, it's a big happy family, everyone together.
Yeah.
Again, what a fantastic round that was, and I can't wait for the replay of the judo throw that Binder did on Stringer, which might be right here.
Yeah, we're going to get it. So watch.
Look at this.
Goes to the overhook.
Looking for his grip.
Then it's his own position. There it is.
There it is.
Wow.
It's controlling the other man, but also putting your pelvic girdle where you need it to be to create the ledge, right? So you're moving yourself too. There, watch him. He moves himself right there.
Boom.
Ah, yeah,
Nice.
baby. All day.
But let's give some respect for Stringer there. We've spoken on this commentary team before about the importance of these in-between positional moments that that can win fights. And Stringer's reaction there, how quickly he came up, that saved him potentially a very long round there.
This was another takedown, I believe, as he laced the leg and rotated him. Yeah,
Beautiful.
and then, but to your point, Callum Stringer reversed him, and then this is the refusal. There's not actually the fundamental of the post, the left post hand and the turn, but mostly it was just like, I'm not having this.
Okay, final one.
I'm gonna get up.
So in our 3rd and final round, a show of respect from the 2 warriors, putting on an absolute diamond of a fight.
Yeah, they know they're in something special here. We believe that judoka won, may have won round 1. Based on the first 3 minutes of it, and we believe he probably won round 2 based on the high amplitude throws, being able to actually do damage with them as well. But again, if you're these coaches, you might be telling your guy, well, you are telling him, we need this round no matter what. And once we start taking this round, let's see if we can finish this guy.
Stringer's going up with his left leg now. Interesting.
Yeah.
He hasn't thrown a left high kick the entire fight. Now he's thrown 2 in 5 seconds.
Fakes
Good leg
the right
kick.
hand to throw the leg kick.
Oh, nice left hook by Stringer.
Yes, he faked the right hand to throw the leg kick, then he gave him a real right hand to set up the left hook. And now
Nice
a
jab.
touch jab. Poke.
He's looking fresh.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, nice combo there.
Oh, there's a right head kick that wasn't there.
He loves the kind of fight he's in.
Yeah, they both do. This is why they fight. To find somebody else just like themselves on a night like this in a beautiful city in Amsterdam.
Stringer looks fresher, if you ask me, though. He looks really good right now.
He really does. Yeah. He knows, we're 10 minutes in. He's in great shape. He's got lots of experience, and he knows what he needs to do, and he's doing it.
You see Binder is a little off balance now and then. That's
the leg, maybe.
Being tired. His legs are tired, and he's bouncing on his legs, trying to get oxygen back in his legs. And then Stringer's kicking his leg again.
Yeah, Stringer's chopping away at that left leg, and again, that's 4 in under a minute.
Nice short block on that one, though, from Binder.
And leg, leg, leg. You got 3 minutes left, and he switches it back briefly, tries to hide it, but he's dealing with a guy very experienced that knows he's hurting it.
This can be interesting. He grabbed to Stringer's leg for that low kick, and look, he switched to southpaw
Yes,
now.
he did. He's messed up.
Yep.
He is. There's no question. And 2.5 minutes is a long time. Even if we were correct and he may have won both rounds, he's got to be in there with 1 or less legs for 2.5 minutes.
And Stringer recognizes that he's got a prey in front of him right now.
Stringer even will kick to the far back leg, or make it look like he is and then rip it to the body.
And that's twice as well that Stringer's tried that, high right kick, not landed yet, but
and even if a Binder blocks it right now, if it's a perfect block, that leg is sore.
Yeah, it really is. And it's affecting his punches. It's affecting his ability to throw punches. He can't connect to the earth as strongly as he was before.
It's affecting his ability to defend the punches from Stringer as well. It affects everything.
Yeah, everything. Yeah,
oh,
and
nice.
There's another one. God, I'll look forward to seeing both guys tomorrow and thanking them for this fight, but I would look forward to seeing Andreas and see how his walking gait is tomorrow. It won't be good.
I assume deeply uneven.
Yes.
Stop smiling when you say that.
I know.
Stop it.
Yeah, I believe you called Stefan a psychopath earlier, but it seems like...
But we appreciate it so much, because think of it. He's still in this fight, hiding the truth about his damaged biology and throwing punches, even though it's difficult to do so with his leg. And that's what we appreciate about it. And yes, it's a little psycho, but it's also beautiful.
Good defense here by Stringer, putting his legs up against the fence so Binder cannot close his hands, pick him up. I want to see Stringer turn him around, go to the wrist and move to his right. Go back to the low kicks. I want to see urgency in Stringer now.
Yeah, he needs the gap. We got some judges here that will have kick. Oh, those are rough.
Big elbows.
Once that head is down there, we have some judges here with some good kickboxing experience, so they understand leg kicks. They'll understand that this is a Chris Stringer round unless Andreas does something with this sequence. And even then, presumably this is a Chris Stringer round.
Yeah, and considering those first 2 rounds were close, they weren't clear.
Binder's closing his hands here.
Yeah.
He's got a grip. Let's see if he can lift him up.
He's got 10 seconds left for this takedown. It could, if he gets it, could at least temper the judge's view of this round.
No, the elbows are worse than any. Yeah, those elbows are bad.
That's a beautiful fight.
Yeah, and
magnificent.
Wonderful fight.
A real war between 2 high-level MMA fighters. And look at the show of respect between them.
Yeah. They know what they did. They know what they brought out of each other. That was really, really special. It's been a bonkers first half of the show tonight.
Yeah, exactly, and we're only halfway through. We've still got 4 other fights to happen, and Lord above, I can't wait. But again, I'm just excited to see who the judges are gonna call on this one.
I think the most, although Andreas Binder did really good work through 10 minutes, and I think he did a little more through those first 10 minutes. I think the most definitive 5 minutes were Chris Stringer's last 5 minutes.
Very dominant last round for Chris Stringer, and I would not be surprised if it's going to be a split decision.
Agreed.
Yeah, and
this is the kind of fight where that happens.
If you took it by Diaz rules, Chris Stringer got it because they would have kept on.
Yeah,
they kept on fighting.
Yeah, he was the best at the end. Yeah, and Diaz will go. The Diaz brothers will go down as philosophers of our time. They know what they're talking about.
No, they do. If this fight went on and on, you would put money on Stringer. If this fight was 5 rounds, Stringer probably would have pulled away.
Look at all this. They showed us some of the action from round 1, and there some of the action from round 3. No matter who wins, I'm going to talk to both of them together.
I think that's a great idea. Both of them deserve that.
Both men left it all out there and just showed the skill of both of them. Incredible scenes and a fight we felt very, very joyous and principled to watch. Well, I believe the result's ready, so let's go over to the official announcement from Tom now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, a big round of applause for Chris Stringer and Andreas Binder. When after 3 rounds of 5 minutes, we've counted the points and we have a winner by unanimous decision in favor of the man in the red corner, Andreas Binder.
Awesome, awesome fight, gentlemen. Can I talk to both of you together? Do you mind if I bring your opponent in here with... awesome fight, guys. Awesome fight. It's special when you've got somebody just like yourself who'll stand right in with you and have a fight like that one. It must be special.
It's good. He took me by surprise. I'm going to be honest. He hit harder than what I thought he was going to, so caught me a little bit off guard. But yeah, it's fun. Fun, isn't it?
You should be very proud of that fight. It was a close fight, and he had a wonderful third round. We had seen that you had possibly done a little more in round 1 and then a little more in round 2. Is that how you felt?
Yeah, look, I know how strong I am. I know how good I am on the feet now. I know how good and solid I am in my grappling. But I knew I'm fighting against a very, very experienced guy. So I didn't want to risk anything. I knew I'm doing the job on the feet. Not gonna lie, my legs are a bit fucked over it, but I wanted to capitalize, was finishing strong on the feet. He wanted to bang, I was like, let's do it. But big hands down to him, like he's one hell of a fighter.
You'll remember those 3 rounds for the rest of your life, and that thing's gonna feel weird for a week or 2.
Yeah, 100%. Look, I always, I never avoid anyone. I fight the best guys out there because I'm growing in this sport. I want to get where I need to get to the top, and the only way to get to the top is by fighting good guys instead of fighting bums. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and you guys put on a hell of a fight. Please take a moment. You earned it. Thank anybody you want.
Just want to thank, obviously, Andreas for taking the fight. It was short notice, and he said yeah, and I said yeah, so thank you. I want to thank you to my team, my coaches, everybody's been there, my wife, Lynn, just anyone that's helped me this far, to be honest.
Well, thanks for a wonderful fight. Let's hear it for Chris Stringer. And yeah, man, you've had some great fights in amateur and in your life already, but this was a memorable one on a crazy memorable night here in Amsterdam. You've earned it to say anything you want to say.
Yeah, look, it's my first time in Amsterdam, and it was my last fight at welterweight. I'm dropping down to lightweight, and wait until you see me on lightweight, it'll be completely different. But look, see that crowd right over there? Over 30 lads from Ireland came up to come and support me. And you know what they say? The Irish crowds and fighting are mad. So I'll be back here again, don't you worry. And Amsterdam, let's have a good night.
It's been a great one so far. Let's hear from both men and your winner, Andreas Binder.
Fantastic fight, and I cannot wait to see both.